guys, and welcome back to another vlog. It's late and we're still working like usual, but today is a part one of talking about wires and harnesses and engine stuff and a bunch of things. So let's get started. Alright guys, welcome back. Good to see ya. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm glad you guys are here checking out these videos. This is going to be a part one of a series that I'm going to start for the harness replacement and installation of my 03 Motorsports ICM delete coil pack installation and harness install rebuild. This is going to be a few parts, but I wanted to take you guys along. You guys can check it out. This is pretty cool because I don't know if anybody's actually done this in this kind of depth. I want to show you guys, for everybody who owns a B5.5 96 through 2001. Mine's a 99 Avant WAGON 1.8 turbo quattro. Mine's a manual. This harness was in horrible shape. It was corroded, had a lot of wire damage. It was horrible. So I'm going to take you guys along with me, and I'm going to show you guys pretty much step by step how I'm doing this, pretty much from the very beginning, which I guess is the best place to start, as far as I can tell. Anyway, so first of all, I'm going to show you guys the harness. So let's go check it out. And we're back. Alright, so this is something that I kind of did this out of my own accord. Everybody's different. There's purists, there's people that tell you certain ways. There's not many videos that do this on YouTube. Unfortunately, that's kind of, it sucks. And I probably should say this now, this isn't a paid placement for 034 Motorsports or anything like that. This is just a good infotainment information so you all can go do it, you know, but don't mess up, or if you do mess up, I don't take responsibility, so don't screw up. So anyway, but this is me, this is how I do it. Basically the harness was bad, so basically I chopped it out from the very back of the cam cover about 4 or 5 inches in, and took the whole harness out, and basically I spent the last 3 or 4 weeks building this, doing with college and all, and this is kind of what I have. I'll show you guys right here. This is, I basically followed everywhere from my old harness, and this is, you need to go through this stuff, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, every single one, because back here are your wires for that are going to attach back to your harness. Now what I'm doing is I'm using these clips right here from Amazon, and I will be including these in a link in the description below for the clips and pretty much what I've been using for this harness install, and I'll put that in the link in the description below. You guys can check it out. You guys can if you want to see what I bought. Anyway, so this is where you're basically, these are your attach points for your harness in the car, and I am going to be basically crimping and soldering and putting these back on. I'm going to be using these for, basically for one, it makes this a lot easier, and two, if something does need to be switched up with this harness, all I got to do is unplug these, unplug the harness, take it out, and I can modify the wiring or do anything, which I think is really good. This wiring had to come out regardless. It was corroded, it was broken in a bunch of spots, it was really bad. And this is a very common problem for these kind of cars, the coil packs and the wiring itself, being that it's so close to the turbo and the exhaust manifold. So this is something that had to happen. Now for me doing this, basically what I did, I followed the harness, basically each wire, and I just laid everything out, and I had to mark everything. So it's just, you know, there's 8 wires for the back, and you're going to have on these clips, it's probably kind of hard to see, but you have a 1, a 4A, and a 15. It goes this way. So basically you're taking, you know, you got 1 wire, 1, 4A, and 15, and it's going to go out, and then it attaches to both of the 4 A's are going to attach in the center here, and you got a 1 and a 15. Same thing with this one. It's going to be laid out the same, and same thing with the last one. And then this one over here is your ground. And basically what I had to do with this was these clips here had old connections in them. And I'll take you guys over here. I got a lot of stuff in here. Not entirely sure where they are. Oh, here we go. So this is the clip, basically. Actually, that's not the clip. Oh. Here's the clip right here. So yeah, this is the old one right here. These ones, unfortunately, I tried to salvage, but this metal just gets really brittle, and I didn't feel safe putting these in here. So my advice, if you want to do this, just modify it differently or try it the way I'm doing it. Do whatever you want. So we're gonna come back over here, and basically what I did was I took these clips. These are the old clips, and I cleaned them all out basically, and I used these spade connectors, and it's basically the same style of spade connector. It's just a different design that they use. And I'm using this, and I'm putting the spade connector basically right inside there. I have to clean these things out and make them a little bigger, and I super glue them in there, center them, and then basically try them, pushing them in here, trying them out, making sure they fit, then super gluing them in place. And then basically once everything's fitted, I'm going to put these the tops back on, and then install everything. This has taken me probably a good couple weeks to do. It does take some time, so budget that out. I'm in college, so I don't really have a lot of places to go and drive. So, you know, I've been using my soldering torch. I've got a rosin core solder that I use. And then basically just put everything together, install it. Now I've kept it like this. When I do the install to see if the car is going to run, basically I'm just going to install it the way it is without doing any wrap, because I do have loom wrap and everything to clean this harness up, and then I'm going to do a heat blanket over it to protect it. But before, I want to make sure the car runs before anything happens, or if I have to take it all out or whatever. So basically, if you got wire, you know, try to use something semi-thick. The wire that came out was kind of thin. It was kind of like this 10, kind of like a 14 gauge, something like this is probably pretty good to use. I used the 14 gauge wire that I had, and I think I had like a 12 gauge wire that I used too. This is kind of my first foray into doing this. I don't know exactly how well this is gonna work, but you know, if any of you guys have done this, chime in below. The only other way I know of doing this, if you wanted to go cheaper, this whole kit was about $400. I've only seen somebody else basically buy the R8 coil packs, the ICM, and not even buy the ICM delete, basically just buy the coil packs and the clips for the coil packs, and then basically rewire everything. Take out the harness, rewire everything, and then rewire the ICM so it goes from, like, I think it's a 4-wire to, like, these clips are going from a 3-wire to a 4-wire, and then I think the ICM deletes a 4-wire to a 4-wire, or a 4-wire to a 3-wire, or something like that. And so if you want, you can be like that guy and do it. Unfortunately, I didn't want to take that chance, so I opted for the kit, and I did this. This had to happen though. You know, I built this. If this is a success, I'd be pretty happy. It does take some time. I do know there's a guy in Canada that makes harnesses. I know they're about $90. This, honestly, it doesn't cost hardly any money at all. It really just takes time. But if this is successful and it does work, who knows? Maybe a business idea. Maybe go down the road. Maybe make some of these. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and questions below. I think it might be kind of cool for the B5 guys, since, you know, stuff is old and broken and half the time you gotta buy stuff, and anything like, you know, my ECS window cowling right there that cost me about $85 because, you know, they're pretty much the only people that have that. Anyways, so that's pretty much the installation. That's part one. I just wanted to show you guys kind of how everything works. That's the harness. It was very simple. Spade connectors, super glue, heat shrink. Do it professional. Do it correct the first time. Don't mess up. You know, make sure everything fits and is snug beforehand. Make sure it's good, and you won't have any regrets, hopefully. But anyways, this is part one. The harness will be finished tomorrow and ready to go. Unfortunately, with the weather outside the way it is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty snowy and cold out right now. So probably within the next couple days, we'll be getting that taken care of, installed in the car. I'll be showing all that. But pretty excited. I haven't been able to drive my car in like a month and a half. That sucks. So pretty excited to get all this done. A lot of new things coming on the way. We got an external oil cooler. We got a new hood. We got a new turbo, coilovers. Shoot, we got tons of good stuff. So, you know, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my videos. Slowly they're getting better. College drains me. Have no money. So I do what I can. Maybe a Lambo in the future. Who knows? Or a car, a fast car, a Tesla. I don't know. Rally car? Rally car. So, anyways, you guys let me know what you think in the questions, comments below. I'll be linking all the stuff so you guys can check out what I have. Anyways, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.